if you could just like tell us what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I was just about to. So this should be narrowed down to the individuals that were in the trailer. We should also attempt to ascertain if one of these individuals is like stating or taking claim for the murder.
Lang Buddha already stated and took claim for it while I was talking to him before I came over here.
He did. Okay.
Yeah, but
What was
we
he
need to
saying?
fucking. He said he takes responsibility for it, but saying I would take responsibility ain't I done it. It ain't definitive for court.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Here we have I think 3 major plays that we can go with here from a legal standpoint. Number 1, I'm not a fan of. All right, we can't put our finger towards and pinpoint a primary actor all encompassing on every single down New Babylonian. I don't think that sets a good precedence for legality. I think it kind of takes the process and kind of diminishes it. I don't really think it does any good for us. Second option is to take everybody that was in that trailer participating in that little section of a gunfight, all right, and they're responsible.
That I agree with. Yeah.
Then we try and find the primary actor. It's going to be hard, right?
Still several vehicles
but we're going to have to work towards trying to find the primary actor that way through interrogation. Maybe someone will recall shooting Jimbo. Maybe someone won't recall shooting Jimbo. All right. At the end of the day, I think that we're not going to get a primary. It's tough because in murder, right? How do you charge them as a group? Like it was a group killing?
If one of them states, I fucking pointed my gun at him and opened fire, that's going to change the story a bit. But I agree with the general principle of there is going to be the primary actors or actors, and then the accomplices, and then the accessories. Right.
Well, I hate to be pedantic here, but there's technically no accessory for these charges. It's not an MDT. So.
There's no accessory after the fact? I could have sworn that's been added.
Accomplices, but not accessory. It's not in the MDT.
So accessory after the fact doesn't exist.
Go ahead, Frost. You've been trying to say something.
Yeah.
Would you guys not agree that every single person in that shootout who is GSR positive is an accomplice to this murder? They all knew what they were doing. They were defending whatever they were defending.
If we do that, it's too broad strokes. It kills investigation. I
don't disagree that we shouldn't have the primaries too. I agree with that. However, that doesn't negate the fact that everyone else was still involved in this murder.
I think as a starting point, you're absolutely correct, right?
I think we should still take your approach. We should interrogate. We should find out who the main actors are here. However, regardless of main actors, everyone who was GSR positive was an actor, right?
This is gonna circle back to what Angel says. Angel, you said there's no accessory to the fact, right?
No, but
this is accomplice.
So accomplice would be the charge, and accomplice would be an appropriate charge here. Yes, and so accomplice would be the appropriate one to use. I think accomplice is actually the baseline charge that we should be using for pretty much anyone that was in that hut, anyone that was in the vicinity that could be responsible. And then obviously we want to interrogate and do a further investigation, but baseline accomplice is guaranteed 100% on all these guys, bare minimum, right?
Yeah.
The only issue I foresee, right, is all right, it's going to come down to, I think forensics is going to play a real big part in this. We're going to know. That's why we need to make sure that whoever's up there doing
large cell together. In that large cell in MRP,
and every last bit.
In the large cell
so from that standpoint, I can assure we had a lot of people collecting evidence initially. I then went through it myself with a flashlight to see if I found any stragglers. I did. That was undocumented and collected. Further to that, chaos then went through Babylon a third time. From the position that the sniper was shot, we had people go and investigate that. However, we believe that they were shot from a boat, so we may need to get a scuba team into the Alamo Sea, potentially. That's something that we need to work on.
Well, here's the thing that I think we should focus on right now in regards to, I think we let the officers handle the initial scene, charge them, get a head count, blah, blah, blah. But the ones inside of the trailer, we deem them not to be sent up. That means we need to get someone on forensics, DNA checking, There's been an issue in the PD where people haven't been taking DNA. We need to make sure that whoever's fucking leading the processing in this situation is making sure every Babylonian's DNA is on file. Okay. We need to find all the DNA inside of the trailer. All the other ones, I think we sentence them for, the shootings and whatnot that are on the outside of that trailer. But the ones that were inside of the trailer, I'm thinking a hold while we dig through forensics. Because here's going to be the thing we're looking for with the forensics, just real quick. We're going to be looking for where Jimbo's body was laying and the casings that are laying in that vicinity. Or sorry, the projectiles that are laying in that vicinity. That's what we have the R for,
right? So we can figure that out quite easily. Honestly,
is there anyone who's an expert on this that you guys are aware
I was going to say, get Opal on this. Opal is absolutely fantastic at
I say we call her in now. I'm gonna call her in. Brian, do you object to the plan?
I think this is exactly it. We got to hold them. Right, so I think if we speed run this, it's gonna be egg on our face. I wouldn't limit it to Opal. We also need to get Maeve. We also need to get V, and we also need McNulty, because there are factors that led up to this that we cannot ignore. Right?
Hey, come to the dispatch room.
I'm getting V in here.
Yeah.
Well,
have you rang Opal?
Texted. All right. We got to make the call someone up here who's good at taking charge and scenes, so we can get them in here right now.
So myself
and have them go oversee the processing.
Went and searched the ocean floor to the north of New Babylon.
Yep.
We found a heavy sniper.
Heavy sniper. Get it in. Run DNA ASAP.
Already done. It's got 3 fingerprints on it.
Who's the fingerprint?
Skipper Jones, Charlie Jones, and Lang Buddha.
Wait, how? Are they all fresh?
2 of them are fresh. One of them's old.
Found the sniper.
Which one's fresh and which one's old?
Charlie Jones and Skipper Jones are fresh. Lang Buddha's old.
Okay, so he provided it. Oh my God! Find out who owns the properties.
I think it's Charlie Jones. I'll double check all the ones that are in.
Okay,
easy.
I'll be a call back when you got the info.
Yeah, we'll do.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's very concerning.
Well, Luca and fucking Riker just found a sniper in the water, fresh fingerprint sniper rifle. So that answers that.
518 can assist with that. My 95 Lang Buddha just basically claimed that he was responsible for the entire thing, that he made everyone do everything, and it was all under his, he's guilty for it.
But that's conspiracy, right?
He just said to me, oh yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, that's what he's saying. He's saying that he's the mastermind behind all this. He's the one that's guilty or whatever.
Yep.
But obviously, they all did it.
Aaron?
Sure.
You see my text?
I haven't. Give me a sec.
We have fingerprints going back to Speedy and Tony in the guns found in the courthouse. So a possible Hades connection. Also, the drugs, just the judges and the hostages made to take is this.
Could you put that at the very top? Put those details at the very top of the report.
All right, so pause. Everybody needs to lock in real quick.
Told everyone on 301 to get DNA, just because obviously BR's going to be important with Jimbo stuff. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Just for the time being until Brian's off the phone, we need to make sure all parties are here. There's no point.
Can you find out the condition of the rest of the ICU patients?
So there's only one in ICU.
Dispatch office.
Understood.
I need you here.
Awesome.
Which I'm going to speak to doctors now and give them the results from the lab.
I got you. We need you to get to the disc. We need you to get someone else to take over on that on scene. They might need to double up on perps. All right, we need you here at the dispatch office now. This is serious. Okay? Perfect. Bye. All right, Opal's handing off her 95. She's going to be down here soon. All right. I think we should wait for Opal to get here. She'll probably be here in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Or unless you guys want to just say fuck it.
There's a couple things
what does she need
to
be here for? I might have missed that piece.
She's going to be one of the individuals alongside Maeve and V.
Oh, okay.
Or looking at forensics and whatnot.
Oh, so then we can wait. That's not a problem.
There was anyone of the DOA have anything to do with the sniper?
I don't think so.
Riker's checking the fingerprints on the sniper right now. He's taking it back to BCSO to find out who had it.
Is there
Jimbo was found inside the trailer, in the very corner of it.
There was talk about a sniper on the radio. Does that have any relevancy to the murder that we know of?
I have no idea.
Okay.
All right, so this is actually going to be easy for the forensics team. Because what we got to do is we got to go by line of sight from like the blood of where Jimbo's body was. We could probably find within a couple shooters
100%.
And really narrow this shit down to a primary actor.
Yeah, VR will make this very easy for you.
So from what I was
told, there's 3
3
properties in New Babylon. City. They're all owned. Okay.
Yeah, and hang tight.
Like a little.
Can you speak up?
There was a breach. So there was a breach, and that's where Jimbo was shot. So wherever that breach is, those should be the primary actors and get the primary charge. Everyone else should probably have accessory.
There's no accessory. It turns out.
Yeah.
There's no accessory to murder of a government.
Yeah, I'm fucking mind boggled.
It's only accomplice. Yeah.
What?
Listen, in fairness to the DOJ, they would have to go over every single charge with specificity and double check it, and there's probably just some stuff that they missed when they were updating it.
Like, that's like, there's murder 1 has accessory.
Wait,
murder
isn't it?
It's here. It's
yeah,
right here.
I see it too.
I don't see it on these charges. I see accomplice and I see murder. I don't see accessory.
You've never been able to like see the accessory.
Yeah, because they have to specifically enable it, and it's not enabled, nor is it defined.
I thought if it wasn't enabled, it would even show the 0 month 0 thing. It just doesn't have a definition in there.
Yeah, and the definition is what makes it a charge.
Yeah, you can't. Well, actually.
Well, hold on. We could be overcooking here because if it says if it's saying it's an accessory to a direct charge, I mean that might be enough. I mean
the accessory definition is included in the accomplice definition for some reason. Unlike the others that have the accessory split out, the accessory is right at the tail end of the accomplice there.
Well, then I would say pedantically that we would charge them with accomplice, but it's actually accessory, but it's defined as accomplice because that's how the NVT has worded it.
Yeah, agree.
All right, listen, we're overcooking here. We're focusing. We'll get this settled in a bit. All right, hopefully Opal will be here in 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure she's pulling up now.
So I sent the drugs I got off of the spice. Erin also sent it to the lab, and she said the results came back to hallucinogenic salt with a purple tint, aka bath salts, is what they were feeding people at City Hall.
Sweet. Yeah, I took it once.
I don't think it needs to be defined. Everything's in criminal code.
Can I know what the hell's happening?
Jimbo died. Babylonians lost it.
He's killed. He's been killed, Ruby.
Babylonians took a bunch of people at City Hall hostage, fed them bath salts. There was a pursuit. They led him to an ambush at Babylon. And they opened fire on officers, so we shot back, and Jimbo went to go breach, and he was shot down and killed.
What?
Yeah. Jimbo's DOA. He's gone. We lost another one. The Babylonians took another cop from us.
What the hell?
And there's like 12 plus people that are about to get hit with murder of government.
12?
At some point.
Wait, it's only 12?
Where's your special
12 plus. I don't know how many there are.
Oh, there's like... We should actually, while we got a chance, let everyone know to at least add the names to the report so we have an idea. No?
I see 17 at the moment.
You see 17?
Well, this is where the forensics team is going to be working overtime because you're going to have to use basic geometry here to try and triangulate the likely shooters to be charged. And then the rest of them, we'll figure out what we're going to do with everybody that was in that trailer as well. But we need to try our best to label who the primary actors are.
So, okay. I have a question for High Command then. Are we looking for to push one principal charge on one person? Or are we looking for everyone that was inside that building that got breached to get pushed with the principal charge?
Well, baseline, anyone that was there in the immediate vicinity should be getting the accomplice / accessory, whatever fucking charge. But we would like to find, through interrogative means, the person who pulled the trigger.
Yes.
Yeah, I think everyone in there should be interrogated.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
That is the goal, I think, here.
So I'm going to propose something then. We get these guys to start getting the forensics now. People are assigned 95s and figure out who's in there and who wasn't in there, and they put it towards the top of the report. So that's happening at the same time. So we know who to start pulling in, right? Because 19 individuals, we got to start filtering.
Right now, it might not be the best thing to do, Knight, because we still have 95s over at the hospital, and it's impossible for us to know if all the DNA is already on file. So.
Oh, fucking goddamn it. Okay.
So we're gonna have to play, unfortunately, a little bit of a waiting game on our end.
Well,
if
so
worst comes to worst, we just put them all on hold.
That's what I'm leaning towards. That makes sense.
I actually think tactically the best thing for us might be to send them all up on hold, and then we got to get DOC to separate them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we got DOC around that can handle fucking 20 people coming in and separation?
No, they can barely handle 4 people.
There's a second issue too that we have to factor in here. If we hold them, right, we then might lose our opportunity to interrogate, because you send them on hold, most people are gonna, hit the bunk bed. So
yeah. And then they're gonna wake up tomorrow after their time in prison is pretty much done, and then they're gonna walk out.
Yep.
And we'll not be anywhere better there.
So I asked Charlie some questions after she got medical and Mirandized. She doesn't know why there was shooting, but she did admit to shooting at someone, and she did say she was on the outside on the ground and not inside a room that got breached. So
her fingerprints come back to the sniper.
Sniper.
Should we? Yep. Riker just recovered it.
Okay.
I also have him checking property names. In the event we have to start looking into that door.
There's one person I know for sure that I found on the outside of that trailer. It was the female with like the brownish bluish
Don't say
hair.
Sophia Torres. Was she arrested?
No, she was on the outside of the trailer. It was the one that was going on about the medical. She's got like the nice voice. Whoever she was.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Look, there's 19. There's not 20.
Might be Queenie. Just looking at the list. I don't know.
Do you not have food on your shelf?
Huggy.
There you go.
I mean,
oh my God, yes, babe. Bushkin's tacos.
There we go.
I personally think we need to pick some people and just start interrogating them in line, right?
You guys are on a timer. Hag charges and all that stuff.
We have 24 hours to get everything processed and on bail.
Yeah, we got less than that actually, technically.
I have food.
Is it 20 hours now, probably?
So basically, you're on a timer now. Once they get here to Mission Row, you gotta start the process, and you gotta either send them up on hag charges now, or put them on a hold.
I agree.
And then follow it up with hag charges later. So I'm okay.
Let's start with the most important thing. Who wants to shot call? You want to do it, Pred? I can do it. Angel can do it.
No. I'm recovering from being sick. I'm going to sleep soon. I'm not.
Pred, do you want to do it, or do you want me to do this?
I'll shot call it.
Okay. So I'm recommendation for you. We should strategically pick some of these folks to start interrogating now, in parallel with everything else. Right.
All right, listen. So I don't disagree. I definitely think we do got to start getting people to talk to them. All right. But what I need to do right now is we need to make sure that we get the team that's looking into the forensics to make sure all the evidence that was collected on scene has been turned in. So
we can do both.
We'll do that real quick and make V, Maeve, and Opal
aware, thank God.
Because they're the VR experts, right?
Thanks,
all right. So first off, look. This case, it's a little bit different.
I'm going to go get food.
All right, for the time being, we need to try and find the primary actors in the trailer that could have had the shot to where Jimbo's body was most likely at, matched with the casings and the projectiles from the angle of which it could have came and done to him. All right, maybe we'll get lucky.
I can do that.
All right, so what we need to do is try our best it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, but we need to narrow this down we could probably buy you a decent amount of time. All right. So that's going to be important. It's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a lot of stuff for you guys to sift through.
I mean, all we need is those who have 95s. We need them to run their guns and put in the report who had what gun. That is most important. The rest we can figure out from DNA.
Okay.
I also need whoever is doing ballistics tests to not put them at Mission Row, because if VR starts at Mission Row and I have to fly all the fucking way to Sandy, I'm going to lose my mind.
All right, break for a second.
Because someone already put a ballistics test in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna help towards the end, right? This is a state matter.
I mean, if you guys are good with that, I'm going to hop in VR now. I'm just going to identify what casings shot. I'm going to put it in the report. I'm not sure.
Is all the evidence in?
Good luck, team.
I'm not sure.
Too late. What?
You're gonna have to work together. Yeah, where's it gone?
Oh, it's a long story.
Did they steal it?
No, it's getting repaired right now.
Oh, thank God. Thought it was gonna turn into a truck.
No.
Yeah, there's gonna be. So this is probably gonna take a while longer, because I would imagine most of these weapons are gonna be scratched. So it's gonna be probably a fucking pain in the ass. But
Sophia Torres owns all those properties. I'm throwing that out there in case you're looking to raid.
I need someone to delegate Charlie Jones. I need Charlie Jones delegated. Someone needs to be in charge of her. I have her charges up there. I've ran her gun. I got all the stuff. I just need someone to speak with her.
Just go down and hand it off to someone, Sergeant. Just go grab someone and give that stuff to him.
Godspeed. Salute you with my nub.
Yeah, Brian, I think unfortunately, listen, here's what I think. I'd normally in a situation like this, but there's so many things. I think we need to code this one. We need to do this one together, I think.
All right.
I think this needs to be a Marshall LSPD joint matter, given the situation with the Babylonian uprising and, all the stuff taken care of at the courthouse.
I'm going to mention something which I don't think is the case. However, needs to be considered. What caused this, right?
I mean, that's why we're going to start getting people to be interrogated now. I'm going to go downstairs.
It sounds to me, just to make sure I get my whole thought across, is I don't think this is the case, but there was allegations that some shit happened, leading them holding up the entire Wake government, right? Which then led to a cop murder. There could be more than just murder here.
All right,
I don't think it's the case, but we can't ignore that being a possibility.
Well, then here's the thing that we got to do. All right, I hate speed round interrogations. We got a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I really think this is a situation where these motherfuckers need to be held for 24, 48, 72 hours. I really think what we need to do is work towards getting a hold, and we need to make it mandatory that they're. But the issue is going to come from them being able to coordinate stories between all of them. But I mean, I learned during the Bazin thing that these motherfuckers are stupid. So it's definitely not 100. But all right.
The main, I would say there should be 3 of these individuals that we strategically pick, like Lang, Speedy. Speedy was negotiating, right? Lang was making call outs to the back. Sebastian was also negotiating and making call outs. They should be interrogated prior to them making a story. The rest, there will, I would consider those secondaries.
So who's the list of the individuals that we can identify through photographs on the initial scene at the courthouse? Who are the initial people?
I did ask for it to get added to a report. Let's look. Oh, they made a separate report for this. What the fuck?
All right, so we need to find out. We just need to go from the photographs. And we need to ID who was at the courthouse. We're going to interview them now. And I mean, Oxby, you'll grab one. Ruby, you'll grab one. I'll grab one. Knight, you'll grab one. You can have, it depends on how many there are, and we'll get this moving.
Yeah, sounds good.
Here we go. Courthouse situation.
We know Luciano was there. We know Sebastian was there. We know Lang was there. We know Speedy was there.
It looks
how many
like
bodies 'bodies 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 'bodies
Fucking, oh my god, Clark Mason, I think.
I did see Clark there.
The guy with the medical helmet.
We'll have to try our best to ID that individual. What is that? 5 that we can ID? All right. I'm gonna get a notepad out real quick.
Do we have a list of victims? We've got some statements, Oxby.
Yeah, those are the ones from inside the courthouse that got medical.
Okay.
So that's the subset from just the courthouse. Should be, I think, 6 or 7.
All right. So what are the names of the primary people down at the courthouse? We have Speedy, Lang, Clark, Buddha, and who else?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I think we have to go down.
Write them down.
Yeah, we have photos. We have to see what they're wearing.
I mean, Opal was taking a bunch of photos, and a bunch of officers were taking photos down there. All right, let's go. See, the thing is, identifying these guys is going to be a motherfucker because they're all dressing the same.
Luckily, based on those photographs, they look like they got unique shit on.
All right, so I could have swore you named 5 in there. I only got 4 of the names written down. All right, here's Opal. 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not Opal. That's Irons. Head downstairs. You said, yeah, Luciano.
We should get someone not doing forensics to go make a list for us.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll find someone who can positively ID people that were at the courthouse shooting and then go from there. Let's just see if we can take a look. Forensics game's gonna be hard.
Brian, you on frequency? Come over. Hey, aren't you the
Brad, anyone?
Yeah,
Hey, what's going on?
That's just enough for me.
Buddha's are saying that he doesn't mind going on a hold or something. They just don't want to be sat there for hours and hours. Can do interrogation. When
Yeah, they're not gonna be sat here for hours. Yeah,
okay.
We're working on things.
That's fine.
All right, how many individuals do we have?
That's enough for only me.
That's from one guy.
Sorry?
Give this guy.
How many individuals do we have in
I have
total?
so much to do. I'm gonna uncuff you. Next person, come here.
All right, they've been made aware they're gonna come see you and I think sort you all out. Okay.
Oh, I think they're already pre-sorted.
Hey,
what's going on?